All right. Welcome to Introductory Performance Seminar. We've got two students. We've got Siddharth and Asha today. So let's go ahead and jump in. I think this is the right window for me to share. Yes. Okay. All right. So we will start with Siddharth. So introduce yourself, introduce your piece. Is this piece memorized or no?
Memorized.
It is? Okay, good.
Hi, my name is Siddharth and I'm playing the juggler.
All right. Nice job, nice job. Okay, so what is one thing you feel like you did really well? One thing you feel like you could improve?
I think that I did the uh three and one part well, like the
Okay.
and um I can improve on the when I did like
Okay. So the crossovers?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right. We will come back to this in the second half. Let's go over to Asha. So Asha, have you played this one for me before?
Yeah, I have.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. And I apologize. Probably hear my beagle in the background. I don't know if you can. Okay. All right, turn on your camera, turn on your original sound, and let's hear it. Check that first note.
Wait, hold on.
right. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. What's one thing you feel like you did really well with and one thing you could improve?
Think I did really well with keeping the notes in the right like measures or like timing. So I didn't like stop in between when changing chords. And then I think I can improve a little bit on the memorization. And
Okay.
like beginning I messed up a little.
That's all right. Okay, so this one was memorized.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, okay. All right, so memorization. All right. So, let's go through. You guys both did really, really well. And I think both of you had it memorized, correct? So, Siddharth, you can go ahead and turn on your camera and unmute yourself, and we'll kind of have a class discussion a little bit. All right. So overall, I thought this was a really, really solid performance. And remind me, this one was memorized, correct?
Yes.
Nice, 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 nice. There was a few parts, I think, with like here where we had these quarter notes where we got a little bit confused. So maybe just check that. But overall, the dynamics or the articulation, so the staccatos and legatos were really nice. And I could hear all of the rests. So I can tell that you worked on this one really, really hard. Who's your teacher?
Miss Yulia.
Julia. She always does a really fantastic job, like teaching rests and stuff. So nice job with that. Um, the only thing I would say is maybe just practice this part so you have that crossover. Um, and then just review that little part. But otherwise, very solid performance. So really nice job, really nice job. That was amazing. All right, and then Asha. So really nice job. It is challenging to play without the sheet music, right? Um, do you ever practice just the left hand for this piece?
No.
Okay, so I would recommend doing that just the same way we would with any other piece, right? If we're playing a piece, we're gonna practice the left hand by itself, right? So highly recommend that. The other thing, how long have you been putting pedal to it?
Um, I'm not sure. Maybe like 2 weeks.
Weeks. Okay. All right. So general rule of thumb. So this isn't 100% of the time, but maybe like 80% of the time, we want to change pedal whenever we change the chord.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try just this beginning again. And whenever we change that left hand chord, I want you to change your pedal, okay?
Okay.
Let's try it.
So just like take my foot off and then put it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's tricky. So there's a type of pedaling. Who's your instructor? Is it? Oh, it's also Miss Yulia. You guys are both Miss Yulia students. There you go. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so there's a type of pedaling called syncopated or overlapping pedal. And the way I like to do this, and we can both of you guys can do this. Um, we're gonna pick a note. I normally have students just go up one, just go up one note at a time. Just pick a note, play it, and then just keep going up one. Okay? What you're gonna do is we're gonna have 4 beats. On beat 1, we're gonna play the note and hold it. That's very important. So we're playing the note and we're holding the note. On beat 2, our pedal is going to go up, meaning we're going to lift our foot. Beat 3, we're going to put our foot back down. So pedal down. Okay. And then on beat 4, which I'll write that down here, we're going to move our hand. This is the only time that our hand should move. It's the only time our hand should come off the piano. And then we're going to repeat. And then our pedal should be down from number 3 to number 1 or number 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try that. We're going to start with C. You're going to play just one note. Just up, down, and then move. Okay.
Okay. How many beats should I hold the note?
Sorry, what was that?
How many beats should I hold the note?
So you're going to hold the note from beat 1 to beat 4.
Okay.
And then beat 4, you're going to move, and then beat 1 again. Okay? Does that make sense? Do you want to hear what it will sound like?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused a little.
That's okay. It's a little confusing at first, and that's okay. So I'm going to start with my pedal down. Okay? I'm going to play, hold my finger, pedal goes up, pedal goes down. I'm going to move. Up, down, move. Play, up, down, move. Play, up, down, move. Up, down, move. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So, Siddharth, does that make sense for you too?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to try it as well. You guys can mute yourselves. And let's try that. Then I'll ask you guys to unmute and show it. All right. Who wants to show us first? Siddharth, do you want to show first? Okay, let's hear it. Your original sound on?
Oh. No.
Okay, turn it on and play it again for me, okay? Okay, so here's something that we want to do. As we're playing, we want the pedal to overlap. So like if I'm lifting my fingers here, I want the pedal to overlap so I don't hear this. Okay? I don't want to hear the break between notes. But we still gotta move. We still gotta lift the pedal up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's tricky to do. It's tricky to do. Okay. So I'm gonna play this note. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna lift my pedal and put it back down. And then I'm gonna move over here, play the pedal, lift, down, move. Play the pedal, or play the note, lift down, move, play, lift down, move, play, lift down, move, so on and so forth. Okay? Asha, let's hear what we've got.
Okay.
So same kind of thing that we had with Siddharth. We want to make sure that we don't hear the gap from when I'm not playing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, here. So this is an exercise.
Like that?
Yeah. So here. Oops. It's not it. It's this one, I think. Yeah, so this is kind of it. This is a similar thing. So we're gonna play, and the pedal is gonna go from here to there. Okay. So just after I play, and this is the new note that I'm playing, and I'm gonna hold it while I change my pedal. Do you see how then it cuts that off?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And then we keep going. So what happens if I cut off too early is instead of getting this nice solid color, what ends up happening is I get a gap. Do you see that? Does that make sense? And then I get a gap there, which we don't want. And what happens if we do the opposite and we don't cut off when we're supposed to? We end up getting what's called muddy pedaling. So just like if I do this, see how each one gets a little bit muddier? Okay, so the same kind of thing happens when we hold our pedal a little too long. Okay, so this is why we want to make sure we're clearing our pedal. So this is a really good exercise, and you guys can ask Miss Yulia to help you with it. It will be really, really helpful, Asha, especially with your pieces. Whenever you're playing really any piece, but especially pop pieces, it's always a good idea to use some pedal to smooth everything out, because a lot of times you've got a lot going on. You've got all these chord changes, you've got all these notes going on, and so being able to use pedal is it's just gonna elevate everything and make it sound a lot more cohesive and smooth. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
All right, you guys did amazing. Really good job. Miss Yulia will be so proud of both of you. I know I'm so proud of both of you. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time, okay?
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.